What's good? It's your man Server Kane. I'm gonna make a quick video before I go live again later and do some HHN and go live later with some Resident Evil 6. You already know what it is. But just a second. Niggas are scared of revolution. Niggas are scared of revolution. I'm gonna say it one more time. Niggas are scared of revolution. Most of y'all arguing right now about gender and identity politics. Y'all online probably talking about, I don't know who I am. Well, then you fucked if you don't know who the fuck you are. You're fucked. Super fucked. You don't know who you are, you fucked. Want to keep on arguing, debating over gender politics, identity politics? Like I said, while we debating and arguing about the past, these motherfuckers are planning our future. Or no, planned our future. Shit is already done. 2030, 2040, 2045, 2060, 2075 agendas. AI, ASI, AGI. It's time to turn into AI and become the answer. What's the answer? Revolution. Most people don't give a fuck about it. They don't even care. They say, you gonna die out there. I sure am. I know. But at least I'm fighting for what I believe in. At least I'm fighting for true freedom and peace. What you fighting for? Honestly, what you fighting for? What are we fighting for? Most of y'all afraid to even answer it. Because some of y'all don't even have an answer. Why do you fight? What keeps you alive? What drives you? You know? Most importantly, what's your ultimate goal in life? You know? Some people just want to be like, look, I just want to bleed black and die. Do what I can and just die. I don't want to make an impact. I don't want to do shit. I just want to just exist. I just want to live. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. For some people, they like shit, live your life, do the best you can and avoid trouble, right? That's good, right? Stay out the way and just live your life. That's good. But while you staying out the way and living your life, the world is crumbling around you. And sooner or later, when the fire spreads, the fire could reach your doorstep. What you gonna do? You're gonna be forced to leave your home. You're gonna be forced to relocate. That's the whole tactic. Keep these niggas struggling and moving while we fuck up their communities and cities and states and towns and shit. Don't let them get comfortable. Keep them full of pain, fear, and anxiety, stress, depression. Keep us fucked up. Y'all don't want to hear the truth. It's all good. But the truth is this. Whether y'all want to hear this shit or not, there is no God, no Jesus, no heaven, nor hell. And there is no political solution to what the fuck is going on right now. Everything is all wag the dog psyops here, proxy wars there, possible nuclear wars there. While governments are locking up people for tweets and Facebook posts, freedom of speech, freedom of expression is taken away during the midst of this. People being hauled off for motherfuckers speaking against what's going on. This is another You know, when it comes to this Iran shit, this is another Vietnam War situation. Come on now. If you don't know your history, you're doomed to motherfucking repeat it. This goes back to Vietnam. There's something happening here. Yeah, that shit. Stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. So I know about that. We're back in war. Non-stop war. World War One, World War II, World War III. Let me tell you something. Albert Pike already crafted World War III. People still say World War III is coming. World War III been here. But they want to look at me like, no, it ain't. Okay, cool. Read Albert Pike, World War III. Read it for yourself, but they never do. I make videos. They never watch it. Look at the views on the motherfucking video I did on Albert Pike. They make sure that shit gets no traction. All this shit. They're killing us through the food, through the water, through the air, through disease. Nigga, your children's children might not even live. That's the fuck y'all don't get. This planet might not even exist anymore because of this shit. Fuck on out of here. People keep on thinking, well, the world's still gonna be here. Really? You think so? You honestly think the world's still gonna be here? Not if they're fucking destroying it. Along with you. Niggas are scared of revolution. Part 2. I got 2 videos I want to play. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, keep it short and brief, because I gotta come back and do some HHN. I might open up the link too, like if anybody got something to talk about. But I'm gonna say this one more time. This is the type of shit that motherfuckers are afraid to hear, afraid to listen to, because you gotta look in a fucking mirror. If you was in the area, let's just say it was 20 of us in the area. Then we all got our homes, got our towns and shit, whatever. Water flowing, food coming in, you know, lights, energy and shit. And some motherfucking entity come out of nowhere, poison our water, poison our food, poison our air, fuck up our livelihood. What are you going to do? We're going to come together and fight the motherfucker. It's like a motherfucker coming to your hood trying to regulate. Like what? Oh no, let's click up, take the motherfucker out. Like I covered the Freddy Krueger short. Freddy Krueger was a motherfucking pedo child killer. What the parents on Elm Street do? They clicked up and they murked that nigga. In real life, ain't no evil, vengeful spirit coming back to fuck with our children. Real life, Freddy dead. And that's what we should do to these evil motherfuckers that's killing us through the food, through the water, through the air, through disease. But motherfuckers is caring about, thou shalt not kill. Other motherfuckers waiting on Sky Daddy to come and save everybody. Let me tell you something. God is not real. And if he is, God is you. These motherfuckers killing us through the food, through the water, through the air, through disease, and we still standing here letting them do it. Nah, I'm preparing to fight, and I'm going to take it to them. I'm not going to let them reach my fucking doorstep. This is why they monitoring us. This is why they care about what we say and what we think, and they want to police that shit. Sooner or later, when it hits your doorstep, you're going to be like, oh shit, too late, too fucking late. But y'all got a chance. Y'all got a chance to wake up and fight. Mind you, they're killing us through the food, through the water, through the air, through disease, and they're destroying this fucking planet. Call me a domestic terrorist. Call me. Call me that. I don't give a fuck. Because y'all been labeling us that from the jump. And plus another reason why I say let's kill these evil motherfuckers and there is no political solution, because we did try to do our own thing. We laced ourselves up by our fucking bootstraps and created many Black Wall Streets across this country. And you know what the fuck happened? You know what the fuck happened when we did that? We got bombed and flooded out. And they made sure that we did not come back together to create any Black power structure for us without government intervention. We don't need the government. We don't need their institutions. We don't need their corrupt religion. We don't need their corporations. We don't need their banks. We had everything flowing perfectly. Now, niggas are scared of each other. They're scared of unity, and they're scared of revolution. This is part 2. And it's crazy. There's only a small number of us that's willing to fight. And what people don't understand, that it was more than just Blacks. It was poor Blacks, poor whites, poor Latinos, willing to work together. There was a fucking war called the Bacon's Rebellion. So if we can unite then to take down the government, we can unite now. If we can unite then to build our own shit outside of this government corporation, then we can build it again. But we've been so psychologically fucked that we live in a time that many are called, few are chosen. Where my glasses at? South to JoJo, what's good? Many are called, few are chosen. So not too many people is going to be a revolutionary. And that's understandable. I got nothing against you. But if you're part of the revolution, guess what? Whatever you're good at is going to be you. You might be a cook. You're going to cook for the revolution. You might take care of the animals. You might motherfucking be the farmer. You know what I'm saying? You might be the drill instructor. Like, however the game go, as long as our heart is for the revolution, unity, and peace of us, as a people that want freedom, we have to motherfucking take this shit back. And that's what they mad at. We delineated from the bullshit with the motherfucking protesting and all that shit. We don't give a fuck about what's going on with Iran and all those fucking immigrants. We give a fuck about them. Immigrants treated us like we ain't shit. And for the FBA, trying to get with the African diaspora, you know, like me personally, I'm, you know, I don't fuck with either organization. I'm just a regular revolutionary. Only reason why I say that because my own Black people don't even fuck with my revolution. They're afraid, scared. So I'll do FBA. I'll be a Pan-African. I'll be a Hebrew Israelite. I'll be a brainwashed Christian before there'll be any revolutionary. Because at the end of the day, being a revolutionary comes with a target on your back. But you know what else is a target? You, just for being you. You think they're not watching you. You think they don't care about you. You may sit back and ignore everything that's going on with the government, but they're not ignoring you and your activity with your credit cards or your online status or your work status. They're watching you. They got your data. That's the new retirement plan. Protect your fucking data. But don't nobody want to hear that. Don't nobody want to hear none of the shit I'm saying because you got to look in the fucking mirror. I'm willing to die for this shit. Literally willing to die for this shit. Some motherfuckers will call me crazy for this. But I'll tell you this, I'll be better than motherfucking Jesus because I actually died for my people. And you can actually see me and hear my words. Let's roll up. Shout out to Live and Learn. So we're going to play these 2 videos. And we're going to get up out of here because I got to do some HHN later. And then I'm gonna do some Resident Evil 6. But yeah, what makes it even more, what makes it even more diabolical about them trying to stop our revolution is COINTELPRO, counterintelligence programs by the FBI, bringing in drugs with the CIA. The war on drugs was really the war on people. Bill Clinton, 3 strikes rule. 94 crime bill, Joe Biden. But what's really the icing on the cake is when 2001 started. Now it's the Patriot Act. Oh yeah, we watching all you motherfuckers now. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. And because I say, you're not taking me alive, coppers. You come to my doorstep, I'm shooting. For real, because you're locking people up for tweets and a Facebook post. Huh. You think I'm about to let that happen? I can do one or two things. If I'm opening up my door, I'm shooting. Or I don't got to answer my door at all. Look out the window. Oh, shit, it's the police. What do I want to do, Kane? Let's just not answer it. Because if we answer it, we're going to shoot. So let's flip a coin on it. But we already know what it is. Black people don't answer that goddamn door. The moment you get a whiff of police, you can tell by the goddamn knock. And plus, you don't even got to be doing shit. You know, somebody else could be fucked up on the block and they just knocking on people's doors to get some information. Either that right there is be like, shit, I don't know, man. I got my music on. Can y'all hear it? Y'all bammed over my fucking music. No, I didn't hear shit that happened. Did you hear the gunshots? No. I'm playing songs with gunshots in it. Could have been me. But at the end of the day, man, niggas are scared of revolution. Let's get off into the video. Which one was this? Wait a minute. They say Black Americans are dangerous. There we go. Right there. But I got to put on this.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Let's dance. Thanks, computer. Prepare to engage.
They say Black Americans are dangerous because we commit crimes. That's the story they've been selling for over a century. But here's what they don't want you to know. The most surveilled, infiltrated, and targeted Black people in American history weren't criminals. They were organizers. They were builders. They were the ones creating economic power, political coalitions, and independent institutions. The real story isn't about crime.
That right there, boom, mic drop. It ain't the motherfucking niggas is out here acting stupid. They know they're going to get locked up. And they throw them right back on the street to terrorize the hood some more. This is why all these stupid ass, dumb ass niggas could be out here having fun, while good niggas like us trying to motherfucking live in peace, try to work, or motherfucker try to stack our bread and try to live a cool life, we get fucked with. Try to organize something good for our block or our community or for our family in general. Get fucked with, get fucked over, get played, probably get arrested for no fucking reason, get infiltrated and targeted and watched. We ain't hurting nobody. We ain't harming nobody. Yeah. You wonder why I want to fuck this government up and the police and the military and National Guard. Look, I already know y'all got all the artillery technology in the world to take me out. Bitch, come and get me. I'm ready to die. For real, let's go. I'm tired of this shit. Let's bang. Let's dance. Stop hiding in the shadows. You know what? Keep hiding in the shadows because, bitch, I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you. Pause. Pause again for a second. It's going to be like DMX. You're going to hear DMX in the background. X going to give it to you. Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own. X going to deliver to you. Now, I opened up the door. It's real. I'm going to kill every fucking body in that bitch. Now, let's go.
About a system so terrified of organized Black power that it treats Black unity like a national security emergency. And that fear, that's a confession. You don't build an empire of surveillance around people you think are harmless. You build it around the group you know can flip the table. Today, we're exposing the blueprint they've used for over a century to keep Black America from leveraging our true power. Picture Jamaica in 1914. A young man named Marcus Garvey starts an organization with a simple but revolutionary idea. Black people should control their own destiny. By 1920, his Universal Negro Improvement Association becomes the largest black mass movement in American history. Hundreds of thousands of members, maybe more than 1 million. They're buying ships, creating businesses, building a global network of black economic independence. Garvey tells black folks to stop begging for equality and start building power. And that's when a young government agent named J. Edgar Hoover starts paying attention. See, Garvey wasn't just talking revolution. He was association becomes the largest black mass movement in American history. Hundreds of thousands of members, maybe more than 1 million. They're buying ships, creating businesses, building a global network of black economic independence. Garvey tells black folks to stop begging for equality and start building power. And that's when a young government agent named J. Edgar Hoover starts paying attention. See, Garvey wasn't just talking revolution. He was building it. The Black Star Line Shipping Company, grocery stores, restaurants, factories. He's showing black Americans that we don't need to integrate into their economy. We can build our own. And white America's response? They don't debate him. They don't ignore him. They treat him like a terrorist. Hoover's Bureau of Investigation launches a massive surveillance operation. They plant informants in UNIA meetings. They intercept mail. They dig through every business transaction, looking for something, anything, to destroy this man who dared to tell black people we could be independent. In 1923, they get their weapon, mail fraud charges. Now, did the Black Star Line have business problems? Sure. But here's the thing. White-owned businesses with similar financial troubles got sued in civil court. Garvey got federal criminal prosecution led by the future head of the FBI. He got 5 years in prison and deportation. The largest black economic movement in American history gets decapitated by the federal government, and they call it law enforcement. And this is exactly how they get away with it. By the way, if you want more hidden stories like this, subscribe to Black Stories Untold. Now, back to how this became a science. What Hoover learned from destroying Garvey was that black power isn't just a political problem. It's an existential threat to the whole system. So when he becomes FBI director in 1924, he starts building the infrastructure to make sure no black leader ever gets that powerful again. Fast forward to 1967, and Hoover puts it in writing. The FBI creates COINTELPRO, the counterintelligence program, with one explicit mission: to expose, disrupt, misdirect, discredit, or otherwise neutralize black organizations. And in case you thought this was about crime, here's what an FBI memo actually said. They wanted to prevent the rise of a messiah who could unify and electrify the militant black nationalist movement. Not a criminal, a messiah, a unifier. Think about that later.
And these are their words, not mine. They're afraid of a black messiah, someone that's going to rally black people up. Militant ones. That was a key word, militant. Motherfuckers that's tired of this fucking government. And the ones that's going to rally behind me is going to start off as ex-military. So I just want to say thank you, government, for treating our veterans like they ain't shit, because now I'm going to make sure that they put their fucking skills to good fucking use. And they're going to be able to take back what rightfully belongs to them. And besides, they ain't seen combat in a very long time. Some of these military people I know are real great at what they do, gun-wise and strategy-wise. So you think I'm going to be motherfucking fucked up? Nah, I'm good. My first soldiers would be ex-military. And they hate the government just as much as I do because you fucked them over when they got home. Yeah. Thanks, government, because I got my army now. And they used to be yours. You fuck.
The FBI is calling black leadership messianic. They're admitting that a unified black movement would have the power to transform American society. And their job is to
have the power to transform American society. See, I could be gathering people to fucking kill. But there's other black folks out there that just want to gather people just so they can have a peaceful community. And they are considered a threat. And they ain't even thinking about violence. So this is why I say I will be their army. For whoever want to gather up and create a community of peaceful individuals like ourselves, conspiracy theorists, truthers, seekers, just want to detach ourselves from this world, detach ourselves from society and shit, and just have our own fucking community. They look at those peaceful people as the enemy also. That could destroy the power structure of the government, but we all the way over here on our own piece of land. How is us being over here fucking with you? Just like when that stupid bitch over there in Israel said the threat to Israel is young black boys. What the fuck is young black boys over here in America got anything to do with Israel? Oh yeah, I know, because your influence over here ain't gonna go to us. We're gonna be like, bitch, fuck Israel. We'll shoot a motherfucker. Go fuck about them. The motherfuckers say fuck us, fuck America, so fuck them. No, but they mad because we are not as stupid as they portray us to be. They only got these stupid motherfuckers that they post up on World Star, TikTok, and a whole bunch of dumb shit to make us look like that we just don't got it together. Thank you, Sexy Red. Thank you, stupid drill rappers, for fucking everything up. Keep being stupid. Keep brainwashing the minds of the youth. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm being sarcastic right now. But that shit is spread all across the world. But whenever we click up, they watch us heavy. They send people to infiltrate our shit. You know? So it's time to just start eradicating. Look, I'm gonna say blow everything up, but nigga, what's the difference between me saying blow everything up and the government blowing everything up? What's the fucking difference? The difference is they're killing innocent people. I'm killing the people that are killing innocent people. That's the difference. I'm killing the people that took this fucking land by force, and I'm taking it back by fucking force. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with fucking retaliation? What's wrong with righteous vengeance? I don't see nothing wrong with it because they don't see nothing wrong. We're just killing people through the food, through the water, through the air, through disease. And when we say we're done with all this poisoning us, we're about to fucking kill you, we're wrong. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Make sure that never happens. Out of 295 COINTELPRO operations targeting Black organizations, 233 of them went after the Black Panther Party. Not because the Panthers were the most criminal, because they were the most effective at building independent Black institutions. But COINTELPRO wasn't just surveillance, it was warfare. They sent fake letters to break up marriages. They got people fired from jobs. They spread rumors to turn organizations against each other. They paid informants to promote violence and then arrested the people who got caught up in it. And when all that wasn't enough, they started killing people. December 4th, 1969, Chicago. A 21-year-old Black Panther leader named Fred Hampton is building something powerful. He's got the Panthers feeding kids breakfast. He's negotiating peace between rival gangs. He's building what he calls a rainbow coalition, bringing together Black, Latino, and poor white organizations against poverty and police violence. Hampton is everything the FBI fears: young, brilliant, charismatic, and building exactly the kind of unified movement their memos said they had to stop. So they don't arrest him, they don't frame him, they kill him. At 4:45 in the morning, Chicago police, working with FBI intelligence, raid Hampton's apartment. When the shooting stops, Hampton is dead in his bed, and 90 shots have been fired. 90 shots, and only one came from inside the apartment. Here's how they did it. The FBI had an informant named William O'Neill, who became Hampton's head of security while reporting every move to federal agents. O'Neill drew a floor plan of Hampton's apartment, marking exactly where Hampton slept. The night before the raid, O'Neill drugged Hampton with a sleep aid. So when the police broke down the door,
we got to deal with our own people. Now, this is the part that people ain't gonna like. But I don't give a fuck. They use our own people to infiltrate us. I tell you this, the moment I smell a whiff of infiltration, you're dead. I shouldn't even have to think, is this motherfucker a cop? You're dead. Like, real shit, I'm not even risking it. I'm not even risking it. I know it's like Hurricane, nigga, you on some Marlo from The Wire shit. I don't give a fuck. See your ass talking to what looks like a cop or an agent. Nigga, it's a rap for you. Like, no. See, this is why we screen people. You know? And I'm going to screen you last. I'm going to have 9 other people that trusted friends, trusted people, like, you know, like y'all in the chat. Y'all screen first, ask 10 questions. It's going to be 10 days. I'm talking about, like, for the new recruiter, it's going to be 10 days. You're going to be asked 10 questions from each person. And each question is going to determine who the motherfucker, like where you're going to be. But I'm going to be last. My questions is going to make or break you. And plus, I get the final word. So it's like, shit, that's a wrap. You got to be down with the revolution 100%, not just halfway. Like I said, you don't got to kill nobody. You can be the cook. You can be watching the animals, but I still got a question. Because I need to know if they pull up on your ass, you not going to talk about any fucking thing we got going on. Real shit. I don't want to do you like V did old girl for V for Vendetta. I wouldn't want to do you like that, but Jesus. I'm gonna do that to you, but on a psychological level. You know? Backstabbers go out the window. You damn right. As a matter of fact, I want to do something scary. I'm bringing in a wood chipper. I'm like, bring in a wood chipper. Like, what? Go haul that bitch in. Yep, bring in the wood chipper. Toss him out the window first. Toss him out of a second story window so he can be like fucked up. He can still be alive. Then toss his ass in the wood chipper. Yo, they take him to the third floor. Fuck it, take him to the third floor, throw him out. It's gonna be like the Four Brothers moment when a nigga fell out the window. Tyrese was like, "Dog, is he dead?" Mark Wahlberg was like, "Nah, but he fucked up though. Let's go." Four Brothers was a good movie. Four Brothers was a good movie. Real shit. And plus, I'm glad I'm talking about Four Brothers because these brothers was adopted brothers. 2 white brothers, 2 black brothers. Brothers. You feel me? Working together to take down a motherfucker that killed their foster mother. You know? And like when I went on the carnival, on the carnival trips and I was traveling the country and shit, it was me, my homeboy B from Atlanta. What was his name? It was another cat from Kentucky. I think it was his name Ken or Kurt or some shit. And we had another white cat from Boston. We was the Four Brothers. We was like, I'm talking about, we was cool as hell. Chemistry on point. You feel me? We did everything, man. We partied like a motherfucker. Made a lot of money. But yeah, it was like we could work together and take down the motherfucking powers that shouldn't be.
Hampton couldn't even wake up to defend himself. They shot an unconscious man in his bed and called it a gunfight. But the cover-up started falling apart. Forensic evidence didn't match the police story. The Black community demanded answers. And in 1975, the Church Committee investigation exposed what COINTELPRO really was: a systematic government program to destroy Black political organizations using illegal surveillance, infiltration, and violence. The FBI had treated Black civil rights leaders like enemy combatants, and they did it for decades under the cover of law enforcement. You'd think that would end it. You'd think getting exposed would shame them into stopping. But here's where the story gets darker. Because all that happened was that they learned to be more careful. COINTELPRO officially ended in 1971, but the mission never changed. It just got new names, new legal cover, and better technology. September 11th, 2001. The Patriot Act passes, and suddenly the government has unprecedented surveillance powers. They create the Department of Homeland Security. They build fusion centers in every major city, sharing intelligence between federal, state, and local law enforcement. They say it's for fighting terrorism, but guess who ends up in the database? The same people who were always there: Black organizers fighting for justice. Ferguson, Missouri, August 2014. A police officer kills an unarmed Black teenager named Michael Brown. The community rises up, and the response looks familiar. Military equipment in the streets, surveillance drones overhead, fusion centers tracking activists on social media, FBI agents showing up at protesters' homes with questions about domestic extremism. The technology is newer, but the playbook is the same. Treat Black resistance like a national security threat. 15 to 26 million Americans took to the streets demanding racial justice, and the surveillance machine kicked into overdrive. Federal agents monitored protesters' social media. They used facial recognition technology that we know has higher error rates for black faces. Has higher error rates for black faces, especially black women. They deployed cell phone surveillance devices to track protesters' locations. Joint terrorism task forces opened investigations into organizers whose only crime was demanding accountability for police violence. Here's what connects Garvey in 1920, Hampton in 1969, and Black Lives Matter activists in 2020. None of them were targeted for breaking laws. They were targeted for building power, for creating organizations,
But the difference is Black Lives Matter was funded by George Soros. So Black Lives Matter shouldn't even be in the same conversation with real, true black organizers. The Black Lives Matter was 3 lesbian bitches that said that they was going to destroy the fucking family.
On a TED Talk.
It was on some Marxist agenda. They took people's money and built a mansion, didn't give nothing back to any community. Black Lives Matter is a bunch of piece of shit motherfuckers funded by George Soros. I lost friends saying that. Even had the proof to show motherfuckers. And you want to know why it's even more true to this day? Because we don't hear nobody talk about Black Lives Matter now. Those motherfuckers took your money and dipped the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody talking about Black Lives Matter because they're going to have to realize that, damn, I was a fool. I got to tell Hurricane I'm sorry for saying this, saying that. I fell for the okie doke. Damn, I thought Hurricane was dumb. I thought he was just a crazy conspiracy theorist. No, Hurricane be on point. They don't want to say that because y'all pride and ego is in the fucking way. But I'll tell you this. I'm going to tell you this one more time. Fuck Black Lives Matter. Funded by George Soros. Yeah. And those 3 lesbian Marxist bitches that took your money. Took your money, didn't give back to the community or nothing. And yeah, they're going to still throw it up. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. I'd rather join New Era Detroit.
developing the kind of political and economic leverage that could actually change how this country works. The surveillance isn't about stopping crime.
Right.
It's about stopping coordination.
Right. Michael Brown was before BLM, but like BLM latched on to that case. That was the whole shit. They latched on to that case and the George Floyd shit. You know, they kept on latching on to shit like that other motherfucking guy. What's his name? Ben Crump, that motherfucking peanut head ass motherfucker. That nigga latched on to everything too. It was BLM and Ben Crump.
This is where everything connects. Every time Black Americans have gotten close to the kind of organized power that could challenge racial and economic inequality, the response has been surveillance, infiltration, and repression. Because the people running this system understand something that we're supposed to forget. Black Americans have repeatedly forced the biggest expansions of democracy in this country's history: emancipation, Reconstruction, the Civil Rights Movement, the end of legal segregation. Every time, it was organized Black political power that dragged America closer to its stated ideals. That's what they're afraid of, not Black crime. Black power, not individual success, but collective leverage. Not asking for equality, but building independent institutions that don't need their permission. The surveillance state exists because they know that a truly unified Black political and economic movement would have the power to restructure American society. And they can't let that happen because their whole system depends on keeping Black communities fragmented and fighting for scraps instead of coordinating for fundamental change. The fear is a confession. Every surveillance program, every infiltration operation, every attempt to divide and weaken Black organizations is an admission.
Fear is the confession. They don't got to say shit. Their actions and their fear is showing it. If we not a problem, like if we not a threat, why y'all still watching us? I always feel like somebody's watching me because y'all fucking up this country and y'all fucking up the people in it.
They know where the real power lies. They're not monitoring Black communities because we're dangerous to each other. They're monitoring us because we're dangerous to them. Because organized Black power is the one force in American politics that has consistently challenged both racial oppression and economic exploitation at the same time. So here's the question that should keep them up at night. What happens when Black communities stop negotiating for seats at their table and start using our political, economic, and cultural leverage like the weapon it actually is? What happens when we stop asking for integration into their system and start building independent power that doesn't need their approval? The surveillance machine gives us the answer. They've been preparing for that moment for over a century. The question is, are we? This was Black Stories Untold. And as always, thanks for watching.
Yeah. And like the thing about it is, we still got to deal with the government. Once you build your business, what you got to deal with? Motherfucking folks coming up, let's inspect your building. And building codes. And eminent domain. And property taxes, land tax. Fuck all that. You feel me? We can have our community. We can build it on our land. But as long as the chemtrails flying over our head, the poison still in our motherfucking water until we get that shit filtered, we can't motherfucking grow shit like without Monsanto. No, fuck all that. It's like we got to eradicate our government before we can actually have peace. That's what I want people to fucking realize. Like real shit. Or we live like the motherfucking Amish. Mm-hmm. And the only thing we should grab from the Amish is their survival tactics. And it's survival tactics to us, but to them, it's just a way of fucking life. When we had a blackout, the Amish still had lights and heat. They had ice houses created to motherfucking keep shit frozen. They had wood for their fireplaces. They motherfucking had their motherfucking shit to fucking stay lit. If anything to grab from the Amish, it's the motherfucking shit that keep your lights on. You know, keep your heat flowing, keep your food frozen. That's the only thing I'm grabbing from the Amish. Because us, like, it's a survival tactic, but to them, it's a way of life. When we had a blackout, they was Gucci, y'all. You know that blackout in like 2003 or 2004, whatever? They was Gucci. They ain't even know shit went down unless they watched the news or motherfucker went to the city to find out. Doomsday preppers. Those the motherfucking preppers was ready for the shit. You know? Just like I said, what I do, I grab truth, grab useful information and apply it to my life and act accordingly. But as long as they spraying poison over our heads, they still killing us. Fluoride in the water, GMOs in the food. You know, shit. I know we gotta learn how to hunt, gotta learn how to fish, but also we gotta learn how to gut those animals and clean the shit properly so you don't get sick and die. You feel me? So look, it's gonna be a lot of work. You're gonna have to learn how to get the green thumb also, grow some shit. But we gotta eradicate our enemy. We gotta eradicate our enemy. Salute, much love to Lisa. What's good? Now that was the infiltration segment. We got one more. And then we'll get up out of here. Then I'll come back and do a HHN special report later. And then get back to that Resident Evil 6. And then probably drop some music because I still got to work on some music too. But it's the next one.
Comes from how many men want to you. They want you dead. Not literally. That's too obvious. They want you spiritually dead, culturally dead, generationally dead. And the most twisted part, they're using your own people to kill you. Right now, as you're watching this, a young black girl is learning that her worth comes from how many men want to use her body. A young black boy is learning that intelligence makes him less black. Parents are watching their children choose ignorance over excellence because someone convinced them that dysfunction is authentic. This isn't happening by accident. This is warfare, psychological, cultural, economic warfare designed to make you destroy yourself while applauding your own destruction. They've convinced us that being loud and reckless is keeping it real, that academic success is acting white, that our trauma is entertainment, and our pain is profit. Each time a black person acts out in public, or someone dines and dashes, or whenever a fight video goes viral, the world doesn't say, that's dysfunction. They say, that's black. And the most dangerous part, we've started saying it too. But here's the truth, they don't want you. Risk of death, nothing goes viral. The world doesn't say, that's dysfunction. They say, that's black. And the most dangerous part, we've started saying it too. But here's the truth they don't want you to face. This isn't culture. This is colonization repackaged as entertainment. Our ancestors built pyramids and kingdoms, survived the Middle Passage and Jim Crow. Now we're letting TikTok turn our pain into punchlines and calling it authentic. Today, we're ripping the mask off the lie that's been poisoning our community for decades. This is the story of how they convinced the world that ghetto equals black, how billion-dollar corporations feed off our dysfunction, and why we keep letting our worst moments drown out our greatest achievements. Mary Frances Winters thought she was giving our community a gift. In 2020, this diversity consultant published Black Fatigue, How Racism Erodes the Mind, Body, and Spirit, finally putting a name to something every black person in America knew but couldn't explain. Imagine walking into your office every morning knowing you have to be twice as good to get half the credit. Imagine code switching so many times a day you forget who you really are. Imagine your heart racing every time you see police lights, not because you've done anything wrong, but because history has taught you to fear. That's black fatigue, the bone-deep exhaustion of existing while black in America. Winters interviewed hundreds of black employees who described the same symptoms: sleepless nights, elevated blood pressure, anxiety attacks triggered by microaggressions so subtle they couldn't even prove they happened. For the first time, we had medical validation for what racism was doing to our bodies and minds. The American Heart Association recognized it. Researchers documented it. Finally, our pain had a name. But then the internet got hold of it. By the early 2020s, something sinister was happening across social media. Conservative users began hijacking Winter's term, twisting black fatigue into something completely different: their exhaustion with us. They took our clinical diagnosis of oppression and weaponized it as justification for their prejudice. Picture scrolling through TikTok and seeing hashtag black fatigue attached to videos mocking loud conversations, customer complaints, anything that fit their stereotype of how black people behave. They stole the name for our trauma and turned it into ammunition against us. Now, let me paint you a scene that's
They
become
turned it to ammunition against us. That is real as fuck. Wait, hold on, wait a minute. You see from SE? What's SE? All I know is Southeast. What's SE? Is that this country or you're in another country? Much love, Vanta. I'm just doing a quick video before I go live again later for an HHN. I might as well to get this out the way. But much love, Vanta. Hope you having a good afternoon. It was like, what, like 2:18 over there in the UK? Oklahoma. Hashtag Folklahoma. You already know. I did a carnival out there in Oklahoma City. Yeah. That's why I call it Folklahoma. Because I was out there with some folks. I was like, oh shit, what did I do, folks? Yep. What the hell was that? That sounded like my phone. Nope, I think my phone just died. Oh no. That was my second phone. My second phone just died.
all too familiar. It's a Tuesday night at a black-owned restaurant. 3 customers have just finished hundreds of dollars worth of food. The server, a young black woman working her way through college, approaches with a check. She turns away for 30 seconds to help another table. When she turns back, they're gone. Security cameras catch them slipping out, one by one, leaving behind empty plates and an unpaid bill. Within hours, the footage is online. Within days, it has millions of views. Within weeks, it's become another piece of evidence that this is just how black people behave. But here's what those millions of viewers don't see: the server going home that night, knowing she won't make rent because she lost her tip. The restaurant owner, also black, watching decades of building community trust crumble in a viral moment. The thousands of black customers who will now face
Salute,
suspicious
Charles. What
looks
up, though?
because of 3 people's actions. This is the cruel math of the algorithm. One bad moment can erase 1,000 good ones. But the stereotype goes beyond viral videos. Talk to any black server and they'll tell you the uncomfortable truth. Colleagues assume black customers won't tip well. This creates worse service, which leads to justified smaller tips, reinforcing the stereotype. Black servers report earning 30% less than white counterparts for identical service. Meanwhile, black customers face subpar service, then feel pressured to over-tip to combat stereotypes, essentially paying extra for basic human dignity. Every family dinner becomes a performance to prove they're one of the good ones. And the platforms, they're counting money every time someone clicks share, every angry comment, every outraged reaction. TikTok's parent company reported over $80 billion in revenue for 2022, built partly on our trauma going viral. The algorithm doesn't care about context. It doesn't care that these 3 people don't represent 45 million black Americans. It only cares about engagement, and nothing drives engagement quite like black dysfunction. This is exactly why we
Let it up,
created Black
Charles.
Stories Untold, to expose how they weaponize our pain against us and reclaim the narratives they've hijacked. If you believe these hidden truths need to be told, subscribe, and help us fight back against the lies they're spreading about our community. Let's travel back to August 11th, 1973. A teenager named Clive Campbell, DJ Kool Herc, is setting up turntables in the recreation room at 1520 Sedgwick Avenue in the Bronx. He doesn't know it yet, but he's about to birth a culture that will conquer the world. For the first decade, hip-hop was pure joy. The Sugar Hill Gang made you want to dance. Grandmaster Flash made you think. When the Message dropped in 1982, it painted a stark picture of urban decay without glorifying it. It was social commentary with a conscience. But by 1988, something dark was happening in the boardrooms of major record labels. Sony, Warner, Universal, they saw dollar signs in our pain. Independent hip-hop labels that had nurtured the culture were being bought up like pieces on a chessboard.
All right, though, Lizzie, you stay up.
President of Def Jam Records,
Or you be
was later
safe.
revealed the strategy. The time when we switched to gangster music was the same time that the majors bought up all the independent labels. And I don't think that's a coincidence. Picture young artists walking into record label offices with conscious rap demos, only to be told they needed to be more hardcore to get signed.
Yeah.
Imagine
Yeah. And plus it lets me know, like, no matter what time I'm in, like, I would have to probably like break through the motherfucking door. It's like, oh, stay you on that conscious revolutionary shit? Nope, you gotta be hardcore and gangster. You know, it was just like, this a bullshit. And then I got the hardcore gangster shit mastered. By the time I come back in the game during the bling bling era, they're like, oh, still, we don't want to hear that gangster shit no more. We want you to talk about money, cars, and diamonds. As soon as we get to the money, cars, and diamonds, I mastered that shit, right? Trap music is out. It's like, yeah, oh, yo, great sound, but we need you to talk about selling drugs. Then you master the selling drugs, you get into the game and you learn the game, and then by the time you get back to the game with your dope shit, oh no, we want you to make a dance track like Soulja Boy did. Yo, Superman up in there, though. What? Then you try to make a dance little vibe and shit. By the time you get back into the game, now they like, yo, nigga, we want you to believe in Satan, drink some adrenochrome, and put on a Satan outfit. And you got a feature with Lil Nas X. Oh, hell no. That'll make anybody want to just leave rap alone. Every decade, they make sure they try to keep that conscious revolutionary shit out of the way. This is what I say. My music is not marketable. The truth is not marketable. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it is what it is. But I do got my songs for the ladies. I got a couple songs for the hood. You already know what it is. This Hurricane the Style Master proves that motherfucker make some nice ass hits. So I'm gonna push the Style Master album and see what pops this year. Or or the year or the fucking year after, because like this is a timeless album. You can play this shit for the next 10 fucking years on some real shit. You know what I'm saying? And like that's what I be aiming for. I'm trying to aim to make timeless music, you know. So it'd be like you can hear this shit 10, 20 years from now. Shit, it'd be like, damn, who made this? This shit sound nice. You know, and I'm glad I'm messing with different producers, you know, like with different producing styles, you know, so it don't sound the same or it sound like it's locked in one type of year. You know, I give you nostalgia, give you great lyrics, give you a story, give you a message. You know, vocab, style, delivery, versatility, a message, and if you love some parody music, that's some humor. So that's a lot of elements, and a great cadence. So like, man, like, I'm a bad motherfucker. Let me pat myself on the motherfucking back.
in the moment when profit margins became more important than community impact. The numbers don't lie. Research analyzing 403 platinum rap songs from this era found that 22% contained misogynistic content, with the majority engaging in objectification and verbal degradation of women. This wasn't artistic evolution. This was corporate manipulation. They turned our music into a weapon against ourselves.
Yeah.
We helped.
It's like we went from fight to power to nigga, fuck beer. I drink more liquor. And bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. or that come on, baby. Shit, yeah, keep down the radio. But there was people that was sliding through the cracks, like Nas, slid through the cracks. Tribe Called Quest, Slum Village, Common, you know what I'm saying? You know, We have some people that slid through the cracks of this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, the motherfucker trying to keep hip hop alive. There's all motherfuckers still remember Nas. You feel me? In spite of all that motherfucking gangster rap shit, Nas slid through the crack, man. But if you listen to Nas Illmatic, that was a gangster ass album. Like if I was like, yes, it's hip hop, man, but like it's like if gangster rap was on some laid back shit. That's how Illmatic sounded to me. Like if gangster rap was motherfucking rapped in the laid back way. Cause Nas was saying some gutter shit in Illmatic. On some real shit. Yep, it's time and unless somehow this corrupt system is put back in a balance, right? But timeless, you already know. It's like timeless is timeless because yes, the game has changed and made everything corrupt, but we can still go back and listen to If I Rule the World. You know what I'm saying? Or fuck it, let's go to the R&B world real quick, or the pop world real quick. The pop world is fucked up. I think who destroyed pop? Who destroyed pop? I'm gonna blame Katy Perry or the ones before her. I don't know, but I think the chicks from Nickelodeon, like right after they got done doing the shows for the kids and they became an adult, they like, I'm free, I can fuck now, and like be half naked and make pop songs. But we can still listen to a timeless track like shit. Come on, PYT from Michael Jackson. He's the king of pop. You feel me? Timeless. Timeless. But time doesn't even fucking exist. We the one that put it in our mind and put it in the box. From date to date. So I think we should change to endless music. Or infinite music. But timeless sound better. It's like America have collectively groomed kids that were stars for Disney. Hell yeah. Yup. I'm glad you piggybacked off of that. I'm talking about we watched these kids grow the fuck up. And then it's like when I saw them do music, I had to turn my fucking head. Because in my mind, I still see them as the child from Nickelodeon. I'm like, all right, I gotta be like, okay, the person is grown now, but I can't watch this shit. iCarly, Hannah Montana, uh, 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 Ariana Grande on the Sam and Cat shit. And shouts out to the person that played Sam, because she really told the truth of what really went on behind the scenes on Nickelodeon and shit. And at first, at first I was like, okay, where did shit come from? Because like Nickelodeon is a wholesome channel, and I grew up watching Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network, but like when it comes to the shows, it was Nickelodeon for sure, with all that Kenan and Kel, you know what I'm saying? My cousin Skeeter, Hey Arnold, a whole bunch of motherfucking, like good shows, and then they start. Why they get rid of Kenan and Kel? Oh yeah, forgot they grew the fuck up. Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, like the last shit that I watched was like Drake and Josh and iCarly. I used to get high like a motherfucker watching that shit. I used to get high like a motherfucker. Is a one more time, boy. Yep, the whole nation cheered on the degeneracy. Yeah, they fucking cheered it on. It was like, yes, we couldn't wait till Hannah Montana got a grow. I'm like, y'all niggas wild. Like, man, that is a little fucking girl. No, she's not. She's all woman now. I'm like, y'all niggas. I want to go back to Cartoon Network. But like real shit. Now, Hannah Montana is the reason why Robin Thicke don't even got a marriage no more. She was just strike one though. It was the dance on stage that she did with with Robin Thicke, right? But this bitch ain't wait till it got the strike three. She waited on strike two. Strike two, this nigga took a picture, right, with a bitch, but behind him was a mirror. And you can see the whole forehand cuffing the ass cheek like. I'm like, you stupid motherfucker. Oh man. That was the end for Robin Thicke. That was the end for Robin Thicke. And he tried to make a song to try to get her back. I don't know if he got her back, but nigga, you fucked that all the way up. Now to be now to be Percy, the bitch should have stayed. I was like, bitch, I pay for your schooling, bitch. I pay for your college. You know how much that shit cost? I just grabbed an ass cheek. She ain't mine. It's just a picture, bitch. So what? I was dancing on stage with Hannah Montana. She was twerking with no ass. Robin Thicke lost everything because of Hannah Montana. Shout out to Low Key. What up, though? Oh man. Oh shit. Yeah, but we was covering niggas are scared of revolution. I just got done preaching this shit. But this video that we covering now is about how black fatigue was weaponized against the people, and about like we up to the point on how music went from conscious to gangster and shit. And then I went off into a tangent on if I wanted to get to the gangster rap era with some conscious music, they'd tell me to be gangster. I mastered the gangster. Now they telling me to bling bling it up. I mastered the bling bling. Now they telling me to sell dope. I mastered selling dope. They're gonna tell me to yo. And then after I master that shit, they're gonna be like, all right, now we need you to be gay and satanic. I'm like, this will make anybody want to leave music alone. We watch motherfucking 3 decades of bullshit. I'm done with rap. So yeah, we there right now. Let's go. Here we go.
Message dropped in 1982. It painted a stark picture of urban decay without glorifying it. It was social commentary for conscience. But by 1988, something dark was happening in the boardrooms of major record labels. Sony, Warner, Universal, they saw dollar signs in our pain. Independent hip-hop labels that had nurtured the culture were being bought up like pieces on a chessboard. Carmen Ashurst Watson, former president of Def Jam Records, later revealed the strategy. The time when we switched to gangster music was the same time that the majors bought up all the independent labels. And I don't think that's a coincidence. Picture young artists walking into record label offices with conscious rap demos, only to be told they needed to be more hardcore to get signed. Imagine the moment when profit margins became more important than community impact. The numbers don't lie. Research analyzing 403 platinum rap songs from this era found that 22% contained misogynistic content, with the majority engaging in objectification and verbal degradation of women.
Yeah.
This wasn't art.
Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks and nigga. Fuck beer. I drink all liquor. Nigga. There was actually a song called that. I'm not playing. Do y'all think I'm making a parody? No, that's an actual fucking song. Tootsie Roll. The Tootsie Roll. Come on, baby. Pop that buzzer.
Artistic evolution. This was corporate manipulation. They turned our music into a weapon against ourselves, and we helped them load the bullets. But the
Yeah, I
corruption
know
went
that song.
deeper than misogyny. Picture a 13-year-old boy in Atlanta listening to Future rap about
Popping Percocet.
popping Percocets. He doesn't hear pain. He hears success. Lean isn't a coping mechanism. It's a status symbol. Xanax isn't anxiety medication.
Smoking weed, sipping lean. Smoking weed, sipping lean. Popping Percocet. Oh, smoking weed, sipping lean.
It's a lifestyle brand. Trap music literally named itself after the street hustle, an entire genre celebrating the very lifestyle that devastated our communities during a dark time. Young black men started calling themselves trappers, adopting a name tied to the very struggles that claimed their fathers. Picture a
Yeah. And the irony of calling it a trap. You put yourself in the trap, you dumbass. Never trap where you sleep at. Yeah. A kind of young Jeezy. And so if you're looking for me, I'll be on the block with my name on because I'm a rider. I'm just a soul survivor. Yeah. Tonight we can't sleep. We living in hell. Yeah. He start off, we living in hell. You can't make this shit up. Man, I watch motherfuckers play Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon cards with me. Jeezy come out. Now the motherfucker driving a Monte Carlo sitting on 26s with weed and dope. I'm like, I'm proud of you, nigga. But goddamn, you ain't low no more. Well, I'm glad you're getting money, but damn. I just fucking stunt on me like this. You just gonna pull up in the Monte Carlo sitting on 26, bang it all. Thug Motivation 101 in this. I'm like, nigga, we used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I was like, yeah, nigga, used to do poetry and shit and still rap. You still rapping? I was like, yeah, nigga, I'm still rapping. The fuck you doing? No, I didn't even have to ask her. I smell the weed and I hear Jeezy. So I'm like, yeah, you the dope man now. Shout out to the Brewster Projects, but it's
black girl coming home from school and turning on the TV. What does she see? Representing her future? Women gyrating in bikinis, calling themselves baddies, competing for men who treat them like disposable objects. Our queens used to be Ida B. Wells, fearlessly investigating lynchings. Dorothy Height.
our queens was Queen Latifah, UNITY. What y'all know about it? Who you calling a bitch? Queen Latifah whoop your ass. She shoot motherfucker.
March on Washington. Shirley Chisholm, running for president when the world said black women belonged in kitchens. Now, the algorithm serves up influencers teaching black girls that their worth comes from their body count, their plastic surgery, their ability to secure a bag from men. OnlyFans is sold as entrepreneurship. Studies show black girls as young as 9 internalize these promiscuous images, developing body dysmorphia at higher rates than any other demographic.
Yeah, seeing that motherfucking teacher on the TikTok, she was crying. She was like, "Oh, little girls, 5 years old, talking about." I forgot like what they were singing. Oh, they were singing something, but the teacher was so upset. She was crying on the live. I know y'all probably seen it. She was like, "These are your little girls. They not supposed to be doing this." Like I'm talking about like she was so fucking hurt. She was so distraught. She was in tears. And then you see the video of the little girl and all the other little girls, and they talk, hands on your knees, hands on your knees. I'm like, oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. Like I wanted to throw my phone. I wanted to cry. I wanted to go find those parents, beat their ass, and then call CPS. And then call the police and tell them I did it. It's like, sir, what are you doing? Yeah, I got this family in the motherfucking spot tied up. They all right. You can put me in cuffs now. But yeah, they tied up. But if you want to know what happened, just look at these videos that you got right here on the cell phone right here, and you will wonder why I came all the way from Detroit to motherfucking South Carolina by Greyhound And I fucked this family up real quick, and then I called CPS. I just got talking to the lady. Like she's real nice. She had a fat ass, son. Put this nigga in a cop car. Get this nigga out here. We'll talk to you at the station. Go to the family. Like, you all right? It was like, this motherfucker crazy. This motherfucker just beat my ass, man. He beat my ass. He did it in front of our kid. Yeah, but it shows that you don't care about your children, man. Why is your daughter doing this in kindergarten? Who doesn't like Cardi B or Sexy Red? Oh man, that's bad. That's fucking bad. Fucked up society up so bad. Like real shit.
They're getting BBLs at 18, chasing a beauty standard that doesn't even look human. The cruelest part?
Oh, yes. These people don't even look human no more. I just saw Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen for the first time in like 1,000 years. They don't look like themselves. I think what's the new chick that popped up? I think her name, Jenna Ortega. She looked it hot. Now she looked like a googly-eyed creature. It was like, damn, girl, your goth looked it awesome. Now you look like the monster that you want to become. Like Jesus fucking Christ. Aubrey Plaza, you bet not change your look. I like that weird ass look she got. With that dead ass stare. Like Aubrey Plaza was a little hot. You know what I'm saying? She got that, she got that look like she don't give a fuck. It's kind of hot. You know what I'm saying? Aubrey Plaza. But Jenna Ortega, she fucked up. She fucked herself up.
They're told this degradation is liberation, that rejecting these images makes them pick-me's. They've weaponized feminism to keep our daughters trapped in cycles of objectification. They turned our queens into commodities and convinced us it was progress. Close your eyes and imagine the most prosperous Black community you can. Now multiply that by 10. That was Greenwood District in Tulsa, Oklahoma, between 1900 and 1921. They called it Black Wall Street, and the name wasn't an exaggeration. Picture walking down Greenwood Avenue in 1920. Elegant hotels with marble lobbies, theaters showing the latest films, banks with vaults full of Black wealth, medical offices run by Black doctors treating Black patients.
Yeah, and some girls did. I'm talking about, I forgot the name of the girl, but there was like the moment she turned 18, the motherfucker became a millionaire. It was like, y'all niggas are weirdos. Y'all actually waited. Y'all waited for her to turn 18. Y'all some fucking weirdos. But they said, yeah, overnight, my son they digged me for $5. Yup. Oh my fucking God. Yup. And certain stars, that motherfucker just, broke out the scene on their own. Some chicks that motherfucking leaving the acting world and going straight to OnlyFans. Some leaving the corporate world. And I don't know if it's just me, dog. Man, this chick came out of no motherfucking where. This 6'8" glamazon chick named Angel Fernandez. She's popping up all over my fucking timeline for some reason. On Instagram and Facebook. And on YouTube. I'm like, what the? And I heard she just like turned like 21 or 22 or something. I'm like, damn, I thought she was like, I could probably say between 28 and 32. But damn, they wilding with this shit, y'all. They wilding with it.
With dignity, Dr. A.C. Jackson's surgical practice was so renowned that he was considered one of the finest surgeons in America, regardless of race. The Dreamland Theater seated 750 people and featured live orchestras. Children attended schools so well funded, they outperformed white schools across the state. This wasn't an accident. O.W. Gurley bought 40 acres in 1906 and sold lots exclusively to Black families. They built an economic ecosystem where Black dollars circulated within the community 7 times before leaving. They proved that when we controlled our own narrative, we didn't just survive, we thrived. Then came May 31st, 1921. Picture thousands of white faces twisted with rage, descending on Greenwood like locusts. They didn't just burn buildings, they erased the very idea that Black people could build something beautiful. Over 1,400 homes and businesses turned to ash. Millions of dollars in black wealth evaporated in hours. The blueprint was simple and devastating. Let black people build something magnificent, then destroy it completely. Make sure the history books forget we ever built it in the first place. Sound familiar? Here's how the machine works against us today. The algorithm already knows what will make hearts race and fingers tap. Black dysfunction drives instant engagement, while black excellence gets crickets. A fight video featuring black people, instant engagement. A graduation ceremony at an HBCU, crickets. The financial incentives are obscene. Viral dysfunction content generates massive advertising revenue, while creators and subjects receive crumbs. We're performing our own degradation for Silicon Valley's profit margins. When a black teenager opens TikTok, the algorithm immediately serves content designed to keep them engaged. Black women fighting over men, black men flashing fake money, teenagers shoplifting for clout. Instagram amplifies this with beauty filters targeting black girls, creating a generation whose self-worth depends on likes and male validation. The platforms know this is harmful, but harm is profitable. They've turned our pain into their business model, while the millions of black Americans excelling in boardrooms, classrooms, and communities remain invisible. Let me take you back to 1865. 4 million people have just been freed from slavery with nothing but the clothes on their backs. What happened next should be taught in every school in America. Within 12 years, these formerly enslaved people had built thousands of schools across the South. Picture families pooling their last dollars to hire teachers, studying by candlelight after 16-hour workdays. By 1870, Fisk University, Howard University, and Morehouse College were training black doctors, lawyers, and engineers. Politically, they shattered every racist myth about black intellectual capacity. Multiple black men served in Congress during the 1870s. South Carolina elected a black majority legislature in 1868. These were the products of organized movements that registered hundreds of thousands of new voters. But in 1877, federal troops withdrew from the South, and the systematic destruction began. The war on black progress didn't end with Reconstruction. It just got more sophisticated. In 1994, John Ehrlichman, President Nixon's former domestic policy advisor, made a stunning admission. The war on drugs, he claimed, was designed to target black communities. We knew we couldn't make it illegal to be either against the war or black. But by getting the public to associate the hippies with MJ and blacks with heroin, and then criminalizing both heavily, we could disrupt those communities. The strategy worked. Between 1980 and 2000, black male incarceration rates skyrocketed. Rock carried sentences 100 times harsher than powder coke. While they locked up our fathers and brothers, media conglomerates launched a parallel assault, vastly overrepresenting black participation in brutal crime. They couldn't let the world remember that we had built a functioning democracy from nothing, so they made sure we couldn't build another one. Starting in the 1990s, something insidious began happening in marketing departments across America. They developed strategies targeting black communities that emphasized authenticity and street credibility, while systematically avoiding anything that promoted education or traditional success. Picture a generation of black children absorbing messages that academic achievement was acting white, that financial success meant abandoning their community, that authentic blackness required rejecting mainstream opportunities. The programming worked. Studies documented shifts in attitudes toward academic achievement among some black teenagers compared to previous decades. This wasn't coincidence. It was the result of decades of psychological warfare designed to make us sabotage our own futures. They convinced us that our own excellence was somehow betrayal. But here's what they never counted on: our ability to recognize the game and refuse to play it. Real black culture isn't what goes viral on TikTok. It's the Tuskegee Airmen compiling an outstanding combat record while facing segregation. It's Katherine Johnson calculating trajectories that put Americans in space. It's the teacher working double shifts, the nurse saving lives, the entrepreneur creating jobs in overlooked communities. These are our real representatives. They just don't generate clicks. The solution is simple. Stop letting the loudest, most destructive voices speak for the quietest, most productive majority. When you see that viral video of black dysfunction, don't share it. Share the black scientist who just made a breakthrough. Share the black student who got into Harvard. Share the black family building generational wealth. If this opened your eyes to the war being waged against our image, subscribe to Black Stories Untold and become part of the resistance. Share this with someone who needs to remember their power. The lie ends now. The truth begins with us.
But niggas are scared of revolution. Because that was revolutionary. Building Black Wall Streets across the country from nothing, mind you, after slavery. They say, lace yourself up by your bootstraps. We did. And you know what happened? We got bombed and blowed the fuck up, flooded out. So Viva la revolution. The only solution is revolution. Destroy your fucking government now. This is a half fuck the government podcast too, but it's a half HHN special stories also. But it also shit. I thought the title was fitting. Because when I say we should all come together and do that, motherfuckers look at me like I'm crazy. So I was like, fuck it. I'm about to click up some motherfucking militant motherfuckers. Couple ex-military guys. And we gonna motherfucking take this motherfucking land back. Shit. At least before I leave this motherfucking plane of existence, something getting shot or blown the fuck up. For real, for real. And going out the free bird, y'all. Y'all hear Litter Skinner in the background. Just know. Free bird, yeah. Shout out to everybody that came through for the Detroit After Dark last night. We was rocking out like a motherfucker. But yeah, about to get ready to get up out of here. I want to make this video real quick. I'm gonna do a HHN later. And I don't know around what time. It's like 9:52. I might start like around 12:30-ish for the HHN. It all depends. But till then, shouts out to everybody. Much love to my guy that's Vonta, my UK correspondent. Shouts out to JoJo, Low Key, Live and Learn, Charles. And much love, Lisa. Thank you for coming through. Salute Mind's Eye, you already know. Mac V, what's good? What's good? And yeah, I think that's everybody. You already know. Y'all be safe. I'll be back around give me 12:30 or 1 o'clock my time. So it'll be if it's 1 o'clock my time, it'll be 6 o'clock UK time, 7 o'clock Netherlands time, 12 o'clock Chicago time, and 10 o'clock California time. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to everybody. Just wanted to get this out the way. This is a part 2. I think I did the first one a minute ago. Like it's been a minute since I did what it is. It was just like I just kind of wanted to get this off my chest. And a warning to the ones that love this government so much, the ones that believe we could coexist with evil. You get in my way, I'm mowing you the fuck down. like real shit. Don't tell me to calm down. Don't say I'm overreacting. Don't say I'm overthinking it. That would get you mowed down too. Like shit. I'm here to eradicate evil. That's it. I gotta have full courage, stay stoic, keep my head and my gun held high. You know, it ain't for the head. You feel me? It's like shit. You can't coexist with people that's killing us through the food, through the water, through the air, through disease. I don't see how people can do it. And it's either we are have been psychologically broken down to the point where we just give up and like don't have no fight in us. Other half is waiting on Sky Daddy to come and save the day with some fake ass rapture shit. Or motherfuckers really love their government and their parliament. So I'm like, fuck all that. All that shit, I can't fuck with. These motherfuckers got to get taken out. And they only motherfucking understand power. I want to blow up everything. Okay, how's it feel to get blowed up? Allegedly. Because the government can blow up their own buildings and blame it on another motherfucker. But once shit start happening without their intervention, they're going to be like, oh, shit. Who do we blame? Fuck the propaganda, nigga. It's a revolution. We already know what's going on. The hurricane. The hurricane is here, man. And I'm going to hack everybody's phone. I'm going to be like, you goddamn right. If everybody watching this phone right now, that means I have hacked everything successfully. So I want you to watch closely at the Washington Bridge. Look at it, and boom! Oh, no more. Okay, now this next clip is the Washington Monument. Hey, look at it. Boom! Oh, is this the White House? Oh, if y'all in the White House right now, I advise y'all to get the fuck out of there in the next 30 seconds. Whoever by the front door, y'all good. But whoever's in that bitch, boom. I'm gonna be laughing all the way. I'm gonna be laughing all through the day. For real. Oh, yeah. And for the Pentagon. Hey, Pentagon. Oh, y'all don't gotta worry about running. I am already in a facility with heavily armed men. The Pentagon has become y'all motherfucking tomb. So y'all can hide through all these sub levels. We're going to clear this whole motherfucker. And we're going to burn every single fucking body. Oh, yeah. Hey, yo, Pete Hegseth. I'll make sure that you be last. And if we catch you, we're going to tie you up and beat you. We're going to beat you with wiffle ball bats until we done to clear this whole place out. And then the torture begins. Allegedly. Yup, we're going to liberate the shit out this motherfucker. But anyway, shouts out to everybody. I'm gonna catch y'all the next one. This your man Hurricane. And you know, I know most people may not resonate with this, but like it's understandable. Most people don't want to die for what they believe in. Most people don't want to die. But I'm just saying, if you don't want to die, just stay the fuck out my way. Like, please, for your safety. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you're gonna have no choice any fucking way. Any fucking way. The fucking choice is you roll with the government and go to the FEMA camp, or you roll with the revolution. But you'll be part of something. If you're not a shooter, we'll find something for you to do. But if you manage to live, if you manage to live through all the bullshit and you know all your food about to run out, you're gonna have to come out. You have to come out your house. Or out that bomb shelter. So you go see a community, you better join them. You better join the revolution. That's all I gotta say. I ain't gonna force you. Like, it's up to you. But the government will definitely force you out your house and shoot you in front of your fucking family. So, it is what it is. Like it's like World War II all over again. And so good luck. Salute, soul brother. You might have to catch the playback. But yeah, this is a good episode. Salute to everybody. So, brother, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come back around like 12:30, 12:45, probably 1 o'clock. I think I'm gonna just do 1 o'clock. And give me time to grab some clips if there's any news. If not, it might be earlier than that. But who knows? As a matter of fact, I think Charles might go live, depending on what he's talking about. I'll be over there to say what up. If anybody else go live, I give my salutes and whatnot. Cause like Charles usually go live, around 9ish or 10. And Charles done with his verse. You're just waiting on Sir Drop to drop his verse, and then the song will be dropped and finished. So get ready for some new shit, y'all. Me, Charles, and Sir Drop. And I'm still writing. I'm working on 3 songs right now. Still working on the DJ Grave track, a Phenom track. Low Key just sent me a beat. I gotta start working on that. So it's not 3, it's gonna be 4 tracks. But just one at a time. I gotta do one at a time. Like whatever song gets done first with the writing process is gonna be the song I'm dropping. So get ready. And plus me and Low Key gotta drop the Manifesto track. You already know what it is. Be on the lookout for that. I'm done with my verse. I think he got the hook. All the you know, all thing he had to do is just drop his hook and verse. I drop my verse. I think he said he's just doing the hook, and I'm doing the verse and he doing the hook. Like I forgot how it was. I'm high, but but be on the lookout. We still got new music on the way. I still don't even know a name for my new album because I'm making new tracks for the new album. You know, I don't know a name yet, but like in divine time, it's gonna come to me. It's gonna come to me. But make sure y'all listen to my last new album, Hurricane, the Style Master album. I'm talking about this is the third album, and I just got done doing the Breath of the Ancestors, Wrath of the Ancestors album. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't expecting to just drop 3. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? But Style Master, I'm real proud of that shit. I'm real proud of that project. And the Breath of the Ancestors, Wrath of the Ancestors, great tracks, you know, like great concepts. And make sure I listen to my God series, God of Fire, Volume 1, God of Wind, Volume 2, The God of Storms, Volume 3. You know what I'm saying? Shit. This is I got like 12 albums on this shit. 6-album project, the Flood series, Flood the Game, Volume 1, Flood the System, Volume 2, Flood the Cosmos, Volume 3, Flood is Over, Volume 4, After the Flood, Volume 5, and The Flood Returns, Volume 6. You know what I'm saying? And plus, make sure y'all check out my parody music, you know, Hurricane parody playlist. And I got my mixtape, I think is on Flood the Streets, Volume 0. That's the mixtape. You know, so yeah. So shouts out to everybody. Oh, you did? Bet. Cool. I got my verse. I just gotta find it in my book. I got so many motherfucking verses. I gotta buy me another motherfucking composition book too. Damn, man. I'm talking about as soon as I bought that book, I damn near finished this motherfucker. Jesus. I got a lot of motherfucking shit in here. I don't think I got no motherfucking. All right, I got a couple blank pages, but damn. I just bought this motherfucking book. Plug this bitch real fucking fast. But that's what's up. I just sub. Yep. Make sure you check out Low Key Music. What's the name of your new album, Low Key? Or what's the name of this mixtape? I know your album is you know, All Your Favorite Rappers Is Dead. Now, that's a dog ass album name. Cause like no one would never think of that shit. But yeah, make sure y'all check out Low Key Music. Got some fire ass tracks. Shouts out to Jersey. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, shout out to Charles. I think Charles from Connecticut, Sir Drop from Ohio. You know, Jordan and C City from Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. Who else? Like I forgot what DJ Grays is from. Oh, wait a minute. I think DJ Grays, I think he's from the South somewhere. I know Live and Learn from Florida. Shouts out. What DJ Grays from again? I forgot. I know Phenom. Shout out to Phenom. You know, like he from here, but like he over there in Vegas now, living it up. Shouts out to Vegas. And who else? DJ Overtime. I forgot what DJ Overtime from. Who else? I think C City. Shout out to C City. He from Florida. I got a track with Bearded Conversation coming soon. He from Chicago. Shouts out to Bad Conduct from New Zealand. Take it international. Shouts out to So Amma from the Netherlands. You already know what it is. So shit, now we going around the world. Revolution all over the world. Grab your gun. Yeah, you already know. We all over the place with it. No Take will have 50 songs on it. You already know. And plus, I love the international scene. So, you know, like, you know, because like once I travel, you know, it's like, yo, I'm over there, dog. Let's do a show. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody. I catch y'all around maybe like 12:30 or 1 for an HHN. If not, it might be earlier than that. Just keep your notifications up. You know. Hey, let's get back to the music. Salute Soul Brother, Low Key, JoJo, Live and Learn. My God, this Vonta over there in the UK. You already know what it is. Mind's Eye. And everybody, shouts out to everybody that's gonna catch it on the playback. This is Niggas Are Scared of Revolution. We out. Peace. International. Yeah.